Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. In Q2, Tesla achieved record vehicle production and deliveries, as well as record revenue of $25 billion. Model Y became the best-selling vehicle of any kind globally in Q1, surpassing the likes of Corolla and Golf. Despite high interest rates and macro uncertainty, Tesla managed to achieve an operating margin of 10%. Tesla is targeting 1.8 million vehicle deliveries this year, although there may be a slight decrease in production in Q3 due to factory upgrades. Autonomy and robotaxi products are expected to drive volume to the next level with quasi-infinite demand. Tesla's Dojo training computer is designed to significantly reduce the cost of neural net training, and Tesla has more vehicles on the road collecting data than all other companies combined. To date, over 300 million miles have been driven using FSD beta, and Tesla expects to reach in-house neural net training capability of 100 exaflops by the end of next year. The Cybertruck is being built on the final production line in Austin, and Tesla's global supercharging network now stands at over 50,000 connectors and 5,000 locations. Tesla is open to licensing its full self-driving software and hardware to other car companies and is already in early discussions with a major OEM. Lastly, the new lithium refinery and cathode facility are progressing well. Now speaking, Zachary Kirkhorn, Chief Financial Officer. Q2 was a record quarter of production and deliveries, as well as records in profit for energy and services and other businesses. We invested heavily in core technologies such as full self-driving Optimus and Dojo, as well as new products such as Cybertruck, our next-generation platform in the Semi. We recognize per-unit cost improvements in nearly every category, including material cost and commodities, manufacturing costs, and logistics, while also continuing to rapidly increase the build rate in our Austin and Berlin factories. Our energy business improved margins and gross profit driven by cost reductions and deal economics, particularly with Megapack. We are preparing to launch our Cybertruck cell, which is 10% higher energy density than current production, accomplished through process and mechanical design optimization. We are working to minimize factory idle cost as we look forward to the rest of the year. We are launching Charge on Solar, which allows Tesla Powerwall and vehicle customers to charge their vehicles using their excess solar and drive only on the sunshine that hits their roof. We began paying customers in Texas for participating in our virtual power plant to provide grid support to ERCOT. We expect these credits to lower our median customer's annual bill by a third and to increase these credits over time as ERCOT expands market access. We are expanding Tesla Electric enrollment to new Model 3 owners in Texas, followed by all Texas vehicle customers over the rest of the quarter. We cannot quantify the benefits to COGS per unit from the IRA battery manufacturing incentives, but we have seen raw material declines year to date. Now speaking, Zachary Kirkhorn, Chief Financial Officer. As a publicly traded company, we are committed to providing our investors with clear and concise information. In regards to FSD transferability, we have previously provided guidance that we expect this to be available for the course of this year. We are continuing to work on reducing our Austin and Berlin costs, which we did quite a bit of from Q1 to Q2. This has allowed us to extend some of our fixed-price contracts through the end of the decade. We are also seeing benefits in aluminum and steel, which contributes to our cost savings. Our supply chain team has done a terrific job in partnership with other companies to put in place some long-term agreements, which helps to hedge us from the lithium position. We are taking advantage of these cost savings to allow existing customers to upgrade to a new Tesla instead of being locked into an existing car due to the price of FSD. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. We are excited to announce that for Q3, we will be allowing transfer of FSD. This is a one-time amnesty, so customers must take advantage of it in Q3 or place the order in Q3 within reasonable delivery time frames. This is a one-time opportunity, so customers should act quickly to take advantage of this offer. The next question is regarding the Cybertruck orders, estimated delivery schedules, pricing, and specifications. We will provide more information on these topics in the near future. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. The Cybertruck is a revolutionary vehicle with a lot of new technology, including gigacasting. This process makes vehicles harder and more costly to repair, potentially pushing costs onto the customer. However, Tesla is experienced in production ramps and has 10,000 unique parts and processes in the Cybertruck. We are confident that we will be making them in high volume next year and delivering the car this year. We are committed to providing a smooth repair experience for our customers. Now speaking, Lars Moravy, Vice President, Vehicle Engineering. Thanks, Elon. This quarter, our company has seen a number of successes. We have successfully launched new projects and initiatives, and have seen an increase in revenue. Our spot wheels and rivets have been drilled out, panels and structural adhesive have been chiseled out, and dried adhesive has been removed. We have also cut stampings to improve our production process. Now speaking, Lars Moravy, Vice President, Vehicle Engineering. Tesla is committed to making collision repair cheaper and faster for its customers. The company has designed specific parts that make it easier and faster to repair, and has incentivized this process by having its own insurance and body shops. Tesla has also made this available to all body shops through its Tesla-approved body shop training. As an example, replacing a rear cast rail on a Model Y is 10 times cheaper and 3 times faster than the Model 3. This process is expected to continue to become cheaper and faster over time. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. Closing the loop on collision repair and factoring that into design is a big deal. It's crucial. Now speaking, Lars Moravy, Vice President, Vehicle Engineering. I don't think anyone else can do it with the ecosystem that we have. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. We have produced over 10,000 Optimus bots and they are already performing useful tasks. Our bots are able to perform a variety of tasks such as cleaning, sorting, and assembling. We are continuing to develop our bots to be able to do more complex tasks such as data analysis and machine learning. We are confident that our bots will be able to perform even more complex tasks in the near future. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. Our company has 10 bots in operation, with more being added each month. We have found that there are no suppliers that can produce the actuators for our Optimus bot, and there are no off-the-shelf actuators that work well for a humanoid robot at any price. This presents a challenge, but we are confident that we can find a solution. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. Tesla has seen a steady increase in orders relative to production levels during Q2. This is due to the company's focus on increasing production efficiency and reducing costs. To further increase demand, Tesla has implemented various sales incentives such as price reductions and other promotional offers. These incentives are carefully evaluated to ensure that they are appropriate for the current market conditions and will have a positive impact on demand. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. Our company has been able to track demand and production in real time, allowing us to adjust our production accordingly. We understand that buying a car is a big decision for most people, so economic uncertainty can cause people to pause on new car purchases. Additionally, rising interest rates can make cars less affordable, so we have had to reduce the price of cars to account for this. Despite the challenges, we remain optimistic about the future and are looking for ways to navigate the current economic climate. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. The company statement emphasizes the importance of price cuts to drive volume growth, which has been eating into automotive gross margin. Investors can expect to see automotive gross margin stabilize or even rise due to efficiencies outpacing the cuts. This should happen in the near future as the company continues to focus on cost-cutting measures and improving efficiency. The company is confident that these efforts will result in higher margins and increased profitability. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. Tesla is a long-term investment that is expected to deliver over the long term. The short-term variances in gross margin and profitability are minor relative to the long-term picture. Autonomy is where the focus should be, as it is expected to make all of these numbers look silly. ARK Invest is a great source for analysis and finance people on Twitter are also a great source of information. If the market panics, buy. If the market's a little too exuberant, sell at the time. Now speaking, Zachary Kirkhorn, Chief Financial Officer. I am pleased to report that our company is generating enough money to continue investing in our portfolio of products and technologies. Our technical teams are investing heavily in these projects, which have the potential to generate significant returns. We are confident that our investments will pay off in the long run and will help us to remain competitive in the market. Now speaking, Elon Musk, Chief Executive Officer and Product Architect. Frankly, I think it's ridiculous that we have positive free cash flow in a capital-intensive business while investing massive amounts of money in new technology. That is super hard. Now speaking, Zachary Kirkhorn, Chief Financial Officer. The company is focused on generating cash to invest in order to reduce costs and improve working capital management. This includes reducing raw materials, managing accounts receivables, and reinvesting the cash generated. Our company is taking a proactive approach to managing the next handful of quarters. We have a pipeline of cost reductions and are getting tailwinds in the commodity space. We are also being responsive to market conditions, such as interest rates and consumer sentiment, to ensure that supply and demand are balanced. This will help us maintain our long-term goals and objectives. Barclays analyst Dan Levy inquired, "Can you provide us with an update on your AI and Dojo efforts? What is the process of refining the product? When can we expect to see a return on the resource outlay?" Elon Musk replied, "We're investing north of $1 billion in Dojo over the next year to process the staggering amount of video data needed for training our autonomy solutions. We need custom silicon to achieve this at scale, and Dojo is optimized for video training, with a higher ratio of compute-to-memory bandwidth than ILMs. We're also using NVIDIA hardware, but they can't deliver us enough GPUs. We want to be 100 times better than human in terms of safety, so we need to achieve as perfect a safety as possible, which requires mind-boggling amounts of video and computer power. Zachary Kirkhorn replied, Elon's comments on R&D and capital spend are reflected in our 3-year outlook. We are taking these expenses into account and will update our guidance as needed. Elon Musk replied, the fundamental rate limiter on the progress of full self-driving is training. We need more training compute to get it done faster. Zachary Kirkhorn replied, it's challenging to accurately forecast the timeline for our execution. Barclays analyst Dan Levy inquired, what strategies are you considering to maintain your 50% CAGR volume target in the face of macro uncertainty? Elon Musk replied, it's not about increasing our share, but rather the potential value of our cars with full autonomy capabilities. We believe that in the near future, these vehicles could be worth 5 times what they are today. This is because the average passenger vehicle is used for around 10 hours a week, and if it can be used autonomously or partially autonomously, such as for Airbnb, the value is tremendous. We are willing to sacrifice margins in order to make more vehicles, as we anticipate a dramatic valuation increase when we are able to upload full self-driving capabilities and receive approval from regulators. We believe this will be the single biggest step change in asset value in history. Deutsche Bank analyst Emmanuel Rossner inquired, what is the latest timing for releasing a non-beta version of FSD, and would Tesla benefit from lowering the price? Elon Musk replied, I'm confident that our full self-driving, FSD, technology will be better than human-level performance by the end of this year. We've seen rapid progress with the new version of FSD, and we expect that trend to continue. The cost of FSD is actually quite low, at $15,000. We also offer a monthly subscription option for those who don't want to commit to the full price. This is a great value, as the car's value increases dramatically when it is autonomous. Truist Securities analyst William Stein inquired, can you explain how x.ai might overlap or compete with Tesla, and how it might enhance the value of Tesla's products? Elon Musk replied, I believe x.ai will bring value to Tesla. We were able to attract some of the world's best AI engineers and scientists who were not willing to join a larger, more established company. This is how x.ai got started. It focuses on AGI and has enabled us to recruit top talent from around the world. For example, Charlie Quayman left Apple to join Tesla and SpaceX, which has been very beneficial to Tesla. Truist Securities analyst William Stein inquired, do you anticipate needing to lower prices to hit the 1.8 million unit number, or have trends stabilized? Elon Musk replied, yes, absolutely. We have recently restarted our referral program, which we believe will be effective. However, as Zach mentioned earlier, we cannot control macroeconomic conditions. If interest rates continue to rise, this could reduce the affordability of cars for many people who are already struggling to make ends meet. Credit card debt is a concerning indicator of this, as it suggests that many are not able to break even each month. We are unable to control macroeconomic conditions, so if they remain stable, prices should remain stable. If not, we may need to lower prices. Oppenheimer and Company analyst Colin Rush inquired, can you speak to the maturity of Dojo's operating system and the amount of outsourced software you're expecting to use? Elon Musk replied, our software stack is a combination of open-source software and custom code that enables us to run PyTorch and JAX on custom silicon. This allows us to create an inference computer in the car that is optimized for performance. Oppenheimer and Company analyst Colin Rush inquired, how are you managing geopolitical risks associated with your capacity expansion plans? Elon Musk replied, given the current geopolitical climate, we are taking steps to ensure our operations remain resilient. We have factories in multiple locations around the world, so if any one region experiences difficulty, we can still maintain production in other areas. Goldman Sachs analyst Mark Delaney inquired, what progress has Tesla made in reducing costs, and when do you expect automotive CAGRs per vehicle to be under $36,000? What are the key factors that will get you there? Zachary Kirkhorn replied, this is a difficult question to answer. We manage a range of costs that are outside of our control, such as labor and commodities. It's hard to predict how these costs will affect our bottom line. Elon Musk replied, but, overall, we have seen a deflationary trend in terms of our cost of goods sold. Zachary Kirkhorn replied, cobalt prices have seen a significant decrease, but they are now recovering. We are still in the early stages of cost reduction in our Austin and Berlin locations. We anticipate that these efforts will continue to yield positive results in the coming quarters. It takes time to initially work out the cost. Our focus is on ramping up, which increases costs. We saw a significant cost reduction from Q1 to Q2 in Austin and Berlin, largely due to our efforts to optimize bandwidth. We will continue to focus on cost reduction and are confident that our efforts will be beneficial. unknown speaker pack is a key factor in this process. Logistics normalization is a positive development for our company. We have been diligently working on Qbot utilization and are making progress in this area. Elon Musk replied, "Logistics is often overlooked, but it's an essential part of success. We've made great strides in reducing our XY cost to pre-pandemic levels, and we're aiming to go even lower." Zachary Kirkhorn replied, "Our cost reduction from Q1 to Q2 was significant, even when accounting for the mix shift of our Austin and Berlin production and the higher percentage of S and X models. The Tesla team has done a great job and we need to keep up the momentum." Elon Musk replied, "Martin, our company is focused on maximizing profits through careful cost management. We are constantly looking for ways to reduce expenses and increase efficiency. We have seen success in this area, as evidenced by our quarterly earnings report which showed a net." Goldman Sachs analyst Mark Delaney inquired, "Could you please provide more detail on the production and margin impacts of the factory upgrades this quarter?" Zachary Kirkhorn replied, "We experienced a brief downtime window for upgrades, which impacted a limited number of cars. Our team worked quickly to get the factories up and running again, minimizing the impact." Elon Musk replied, "Unfortunately, we don't have the level of precision needed to answer this question." Elon Musk replied, "We look forward to providing an update on our progress in the next 3 months. We appreciate your interest and support."